What's going on, everyone? So this is a follow-up to our video we did last with the trailer makeover, and I had stopped at the Dollar Tree afterwards, and I was stuck in pouring rain for like a half hour. And I had mentioned in that video that Dollar Tree is a great place to get junk removal supplies. Now, the thing with junk removal I have found, because I came from moving, in moving, I used to go to Dollar Tree for certain supplies because to go other places, considering how quickly things get lost or stolen or break just in general from the job, I used to buy stuff cheap because of that. And Dollar Tree for me was a great source. Not to mention, if you have multiple ones in your location, there's a good chance that throughout the seasons, there's always going to be some cool stuff that's a little bit newer, and they usually keep up with the trends. So I want to go through just a few things that I personally get every now and then from Dollar Tree that I use specifically for junk removal. Half the stuff you're about to see in the video clips I have in my truck right now, and some of it is stuff I bought in the past, and then a few of the things is stuff I bought in like just real quick on the go because I know that it's going to be replaceable within a few weeks or a month or more. So before I get into that, they were sold out of a few things that I typically get there and I keep an eye out for. So I just want to go ahead and show you now because I have them. The first thing is door stoppers. I'm not going to pull it out because it's in my toolbox right now. But door stoppers, you can get a 2-pack there in either gray or black for $1.25. If you go to Walmart, they're like, I think up to $2 to $3 for one. Now it may be a slightly better quality. It's a door stopper. I use them all the time, especially apartment buildings and storage units where you have the hallways and each door opens up. Super annoying. But I literally use them on at least half my jobs. And I usually buy 4 to 6 of them at a time, and I'll just keep them in my truck because sometimes you forget them. So why spend a couple of bucks on a door stopper you're probably going to forget, or maintenance will go by and just take out for you because they think it's theirs. So that's one of the things. The second one, and this is a huge one, and when I first found it, I went ahead and bought quite a few because they're expensive. And that is a cash receipt book. 40 sheets at Dollar Tree. I've been using these for like the last year and a half. The first time I bought these, I went to Office Depot. It was $8 and I think it was $8.99 for 40 sheets. The second time I went to Walmart because I learned my lesson. Walmart's, I know off the top of my head, is $4.88, at least in my area, and that is for 50 sheets. This is 40 sheets for $1.25. Now, keep in mind they're not top-notch professional looking, but honestly, it has all the information you need on it, and that's all I care about. So that was definitely one of the better finds that I've had at Dollar Tree. Now, the rest of these things I'm going to show you. Obviously, they have things like office supplies you can get real cheap. They have first aid kits. They have all your small little nitty-gritty things that you use on your day-to-day basis. I will say, when I first started junk removal, I built a first aid kit from Dollar Tree. Because here's my thing about first aid kits. If I cut myself bad enough on a job that I'm going to use my first aid kit, I'm going to go home and change it all over again. So I don't need anything super crazy expensive. If you're going to be buying creams like for pain or for burns or iciness, those have expiration dates. And if they're going to be sitting in your hot truck all the time, they're probably not going to be super worthwhile in the moment anyways. So you might as well buy it cheap for them. That's just my opinion, though. I'm not a medical professional here. But my first aid kit included ace bandage, gauze pads, the white gauze pad wrapping stuff, band-aids, a burn cream that wasn't obviously top-notch, but I actually had to use it once, and it was tingly enough that it took my mind off of what was happening, and for me that was worth $1.25. And then I had some of those like emergency ice packs that break on the go in case you were to sprain your wrist or something, which I did before moving, and I used to use those all the time, honestly. And then I had some butterfly stitches, which I've had to use before as well. So all those things I think collectively cost no more than $12. And to get a decent first aid kit that has a strong mixture of stuff without having just a bunch of random things you're probably never going to use, it's probably going to cost you $15 to $25. So this was like a custom kit meant for what I know typically happens on jobs. So just putting that out there. Everything else I can show you is stuff I get almost every time I go there when I am doing junk removal stuff, or the things I've used. Obviously, quality is not all the way there, but you should know that ahead of time. And if it's going to be a problem for you, go buy it somewhere else. But this is just stuff that I have for a fact used myself.